2 a.m., a radiologist, it could be you, examines 12 to 15 images of a CT, looking it over, making a diagnosis. It's been going on for years. No matter how tired you are, when an emergency happens, you still have to get down to the hospital and take care of it. A couple of hours at least. Nothing new in that. But this isn't a radiology department or a hospital at all. It's a home. And this doctor will only be up as long as it takes to read the study. It's the result of a new digital teleradiology system that delivers the key technology of the entire radiology department right to you, at home, at the office, at another hospital, wherever you can put a phone. The system is Digiray, and it's bringing new flexibility and efficiency to the practice of radiology.
No longer do we have to come into the hospital in off hours to look at ultrasounds and look at CAT scans. The studies are done in the hospital, transmitted to us at home.
And we can actually look at images at home, readjust for bone and soft tissue windows. We can do reconstructions right at home. We can manipulate the data on the computer. And that's a distinct advantage.
Digiray is a two-part system, one at a remote site, one at the hospital. Both units can be set up wherever there's a phone jack. Here's how this new technology works. The technologist at the hospital does a study and records it digitally to disk or tape. He or she then puts the tape into the Digiray system at the hospital and sends the data directly to your machine. Then calls to say there's a study waiting. That's the first time you need to be involved. And once the study has been sent, the technologist can go on to other work. The system is that flexible. On your end, it operates just as easily. You look at the images just as though you were at the hospital. You have access to the same exact data that the technologist has.
And we can sit at home and manipulate the images as though we were sitting in front of our own CT scanner in the hospital. The detail has been tremendous. We can reformat images. We can work with those images and look at them in the best way possible to give the best and most efficient diagnosis that we can give.
The reason for that confidence is that, unlike other teleradiology systems, Digiray delivers first-generation images, the same images you see at the console. So you can be just as sure of your diagnosis at home as you are at the hospital.
That makes us very comfortable in our readings. It makes us feel like we're more accurate in our readings, and we're able to discuss the results with the referring physician, who may himself be sitting at the monitor in the radiology department, be he an emergency room physician or a surgeon or a neurosurgeon. And we can both be virtually looking at the same images.
Digiray delivers all of the original data, so you can do a number of things at home that until now could only be done at the hospital. You change the window just by pushing a button. You read actual Hounsfield density value at any point in the image. Most teleradiology systems transmit only one window at a time, so if you need to view the study in another window, you have to wait a good 10 minutes or so for an entirely new transmission. With Digiray, it takes a fraction of a second to achieve that new window, because Digiray sends all of the information in one transmission, including key ancillary information such as the bed position and slice thickness, the patient's name, the referring physician, etc. Digiray gives you true multiple imaging. Most teleradiology systems only show you 6 images at a time. If you want to look at something a bit more closely, go ahead. It does reconstruction with ease. The best way to transmit ultrasound is still by frame grabbing, and the best way to transmit plain film is with a plain film scanner. Digiray outperforms previous systems here too, with superior image manipulation. For nuclear studies, Digiray even provides full cine capability with adjustable speeds. When you consider the full capability of Digiray's new technology, you can see why radiologists like it so much.
This is a giant step forward for teleradiology.
I would say it takes some of the urgency out of the emergency.
I would recommend the system.
This is a much better system than all the other systems that are out there.
So, the next time you have a late call, think about Digiray and all the time and effort it can save you. And think about this. Everything we've shown you costs far less than most conventional systems, even though it gives you so much more. And one more thing. Everything we've shown you is only as good as the TV set you use. Imagine what it looks like on a Digiray system. Or, don't bother to imagine. Give us a call, and we'll show you. Digiray.